Hello everyone and welcome back to another designing stream. Today we'll be designing another wallpaper for another dorm from Twisted Wonderland. I hope you guys like Twisted because I like what you Twisted Wonderland. And if you like Twisted, let's be friends because who doesn't like Twisted Wonderland? It has such a nice storyline, nice characters, and so on. And today we'll be making wallpapers for like I don't know which dorm is that, like the fifth dorm, which is Pomefiore, guys. It's gonna be for Pomefiore with veal, rook, and apple. I don't know if we're gonna like be able to do all three of them, but we managed doing that once, and we can do that. Like we did that with Savannah Claw and with Octaville. So I think it's gonna be an easy task by now. Like we became pro at this. Like I am like I have speed of light of designing. Hopefully, I'm just saying whatever comes to my mind. Anyway, so we're gonna be doing the three of them today also, and oh my gosh, guys! Like after that, except for EDS dorm, we're gonna have the Asonia, which has like five characters in it, which is can I manage doing five in one set? I don't know. Like, can I do all of five of them, or should I divide them, or something like that? And let me tell you, now when I was talking, when I was talking, I was about to skip EDS dorm. I'm gonna be honest. I was like, I totally forgot about the sixth dorm. I only thought like I had two left. Until the moment I spoke right now, I thought we only had two left. So wow, I mean we have three left, so I guess we still have a long way to go. So without further ado, we're gonna be starting making the designs. Let me switch. Let's teleport to another overlay, guys. Let's teleport to our working space. I'm gonna teleport now. Give me a second. Give me a sec. Okay, I'm here. I'm here, guys, now. So it's gonna be for Pomefiore today. The design is where's my mouse? Okay, my mouse is visible. Okay, so as you can see, my screen is getting crazy. We still have not designed anything yet, and I already have my display all messed up. I don't know what kind of bad luck my stream of designing have. I'm kind of worried about this, but it's fine. I guess it's fine. I'm totally cool with it. So we're gonna be making three designs for veal, apple, and rook. I should have put rook in the middle. I don't know why. You know, since he's the right hand of veal. You know, dorm second dorm leader and so on, and Epen. It's gonna be a similar design to the Scarabia one we made in the previous stream last week. I mean, not next week. Okay, so it's gonna be a similar design. And guys, I'm gonna need to apologize about something. To be honest, you see that gradient color behind Kalim? If you went to my previous video, I forgot talking about that because my strong and smart brain ended up erasing the original the original page, the original canvas that had Azul in it, or yeah, it had Azul in it. And after I erased that, I forgot that like I totally thought that I copied and pasted all the other elements. Like I took everything else and erased it. Then after like I finished the stream, I was like, I felt like there was something different about the design. I do remember there were some sort of colors in the background. I had some sort of feeling, okay? So I ended up going back to Azul's design, and I was like, oh yeah, there was some sort of gradient background. Like I love gradient. I just adore gradient colors, guys. Like it is one of the must things that I have to insert in my designs. It's gradient. If the design does not have gradient, I mean it's okay, but when I do something, I I tend to have that kind of feeling like that I have to insert some sort of gradient colors in it. So yeah, I forgot the gradient color. Sorry about that, but it is a simple thing. Like it's another element I took from the from Canva, and I inserted it. Like if you wrote in the search bar a gradient, just take that gradient color and insert it, and you have a beautiful background with you. I'm gonna go over it today, so don't worry about that point. Don't worry about that point. So we're gonna be making this design. I love mixing using Photopea and Canva together, since Photopea have some sort of flexibility in it, and some Canva has some kind of a nice way, and it's flexible too, so I love merging them together. However, yeah, some features are not available there. They are available in Photopea. You might ask me why not do the whole design on Photopea. It's because one, you can maybe you have Canva on your phone or your desktop. You don't want to use Photopea because it has more features on it. You find it kind of confusing to use. So maybe you can skip some of the, like, you don't really want to do the eye part, so you can skip that. You can do that only on Canva, for example. So in this case, you'd feel like that Photopea is such an extra program. However, I did one time a whole design only on Photopea. So like a whole long series about also designing Twisted Wonderland wallpapers using only Photopea. So yeah, it's time like to give the stage to Canva a little bit, like to play around with it, since a lot of people, designers tend to use Canva to like it's a program of its own. Okay, guys. So come on, let's stop talking. You stop talking already, and let's get into it. By the way, guys, while I'm streaming this, I'm playing Twisted. By the way, there is a cooking a cooking event right now. I still have not done any single dish. Will I manage getting the rewards until the end of the event? I don't know. I just need to speed up my process. I don't think my expedition has arrived yet. Yeah, you know what? My ingredients has came back from their expedition. Oh my gosh. I don't know since when they're here, but it seems they've been there for a while, I guess. I still haven't done my dailies too, so that's another thing to consider. Okay, so let's start with the designing. So I ended up putting another Canva free, like another empty canvas. I'm gonna copy Kalim and paste him over here, and then I already uploaded all the things that I'm gonna use. By the way, guys, these photos, like I made, like I erased them by myself, the background. So in case you are interested in having those in PNG format, I can upload them for you guys. Just let me know in the comments below this video or in the chat if you guys are somehow interested in this kind of stuff. Okay? Going back to the design, you can see that there are Kalim's eyes floating. So let me erase that. The size looks perfect, kinda. Like let me double check that. Yeah, I think that like the space for both of them is perfect. We're not gonna fix the scale of it, like the size of it, and also the size that Veil is in is perfect too. So yeah, let's go and add the filter that we usually use for this design. It's from Duotone. Like I love this one, the classic one, because it gives some sort of edgy vibe, guys. It gives some sort of edgy vibe. And I wanted it, like, since Twisted Wonderland game is based on villain characters from Disney, I wanted it to do one of my wallpapers to look some kind of, evil. Like it's not too much evil, but when black and white the picture is and only the eyes are glowing, you get some sort of sorcery feeling from it or suspicious feeling from it. I don't know what's it's about, but yeah, you get what I mean. So here we have Veil. And I have all my elements ready. I might also use some element from Canvas, but I already downloaded some that I found like, yeah, these gonna look nice. Okay, we have Veil in here, and let's first insert all the other characters too. So I'm gonna name the second Canva Veil wallpaper. Okay, the third one is gonna be Rook wallpaper. And the last one is Epel wallpaper. Okay, so let's add all the characters. Here we have Rook. I'm gonna make him bigger. I feel like his face is smaller than Veil's one. And make him somewhere more in the middle. As I always say, focus point in center. So it's important to keep the face also in the middle, guys. Let's move him also in the middle and compare both of them together. I feel like Rook is gonna need to be a little bit smaller, like something like that. Fixing the position again. Let's put him here. Let's put Rook over here, guys. Okay? Perfect. Perfect. And now let's add Apple. Let's also drag and drop Apple. Okay. The only character with the groovy picture is Rook. You know, both Apple and Veil's one are without groovy. I like their pose without them. However, Rook's one without the groovy, it was a little bit far from the character, which is gonna. And also, he was sitting. And you know, I have a whole issue after doing Savannah clothes ones. All of them have some. Like, if you look closely, I don't want you guys to look close at it. Please do not look close at the designs that I made for Savannah clothes, because you're gonna notice that their butts are somehow away from the edge of the canvas, since all of them are sitting down. It was so annoying and it pissed me off. Hello, thank you for joining today's stream. Hello. Let me just I'm gonna fix the quality of the chat. It's some, I don't know why it's so blurry to me. I'm gonna fix that so I can see in more details what you guys are saying. Let's raise the quality. Okay. So yeah, Savannah clothes had their butt floating. Hello, Maya. It's you again. Thank you for joining today's stream. You have a new vocabulary to share with me, I see. Another set of poems or so on. So we're doing another Twisted Wonderland wallpapers. So I hope you're interested, or either in designing or in the game. Like, both of them is good. Okay, so now I'm gonna compare both of their face size, guys. I want to make it a little bit smaller and erase the rest of them. Okay, so I was saying that I did not want to make with the one before the groovy because he was sitting down, and to the second point, he was flying and the camera was way away from the, like, he was so far away from the camera, and I didn't like that. So I ended up taking his groovy, which is much nicer. He has more interesting facial expression too. Okay. My dorm needs cleaning in my game in Twisted. I'm cleaning the floor now as I speak to you guys. Okay, cleaning is finished. And I'm inviting Malleus to my dorm whenever I get the chance. I'm trying to raise, like, I raise all my character friendship to 10, then I switch the character because I wanna I'm also doing all the, like, I'm repeating the steps. I'm gonna add the duotone. So I do that because it makes, like, the character level more higher, and it's useful since you want to strengthen your card more. So I recommend you guys inviting at least your character to level 10, then switching the character, then it end up inviting as much as you want your favorite boy to your dorm. You know, intentions can be understood. Yeah, your intentions are, like, I guess you're a nice person. Okay, so we're gonna take the eyes of Veil. We're gonna now only take the eyes. Like, I'm gonna select the eye part, guys. So I like using the lasso tool as fast selection. We're gonna make only the eyes, like, you know, the focus point. Obviously, I'm gonna take the eyeshadow. I'm gonna take the eyeshadow because why not? They are so nice. They look so pretty. But I don't wanna take too much from the skin color, okay? Then I'm gonna go to the other side, which is obviously, you know, there's some kind of hair. We're not gonna take the hair part with us. What today? Today is I'm sending also my characters to, what do they call them, to get my materials, you know. I'm thinking about redecorating my dorm again. What do you think, guys? I'm thinking I'm doing another stream with me decorating my dorm in Twisted Wonderland. Okay, let's go. Let's select the eye. And be careful not to take the hair part with you, because we only want the eyes to be colored. I'm holding shift whenever I'm using the lasso tool, because I don't want to undo the previous selection. This is so important, guys. Do not forget to hold the shift with you. Okay, so now we have the hand selected. I'm gonna go and add a mask and start erasing the parts that I don't need. I like the lashes, but I'm gonna be extra careful about erasing the skin part. Let's erase the skins. Make sure you have the black brush on, airbrush on, and let's start with the erasing. I'm gonna remove those extra skin colors we don't want, and I'm gonna keep only some part from the eyelashes. Then we're gonna erase the eyes. And if you want to bring some parts you erased by mistake, you can use the white color. I'm switching very fast between the colors by clicking the X. Okay, now we have beautiful veil eyes. He has a very nice eyeshadow, by the way. I don't know how to wear makeup, and he wears it like he's a pro at it. He's so pro at it. I don't know, guys. Did you guys do the there, when there are some sort of quiz that you make in order to know, what kind of personality you are or whatever. So I once did that one exam for Twisted, like in which dorm I'm gonna be. And you're not never gonna imagine which dorm I ended up being in. You're never gonna imagine. Like I can see myself in different dorms, but not this one. And that is Pomefiore's one. Yeah, I ended up I ended up in Pomefiore. I finished, by the way, the eyes. I'm gonna go and do Rook's ones as I am talking. Same thing, lasso tool, hold shift, and select the parts. I ended up being with Pomefiore. Like I know I somehow relate to Veal. Like when I read the story of his, like book 5, I guess. Let's take the underline line art. Okay. When I read the book 5 one, I felt like I related too much to Veal. I felt very sad for him. And I don't know what can I tell you guys about it, but I really felt like some sort of sympathy toward him. And like he was the closest character to my real character somehow. I don't know how I'm gonna say that more obvious. So I don't know. I don't know. Maybe me and Veal have some sort of connection toward each other, which made me which made him one of my favorite characters. By the way, I don't usually like characters that I do have some sort of connection with. I tend to go with my internal opposite characters, which is this case number one is Jamil. Like I do not relate to Jamil at all, guys. Like I do not relate to him at all. But I ended up liking him. Like this is a weird twist, right? Twist in Wonderland. I mean, so yeah. Why was I talking about Vina? I forgot the why I was talking about him in the beginning. Yeah. I ended up. Oh my gosh! I even forgot what I was talking about. This is serious business, by the way. This is a serious problem. Oh my gosh! But this is not. This is not new. This is not you. Okay, I think for now the eyes are okay. Let's check them with the mask and fix them also with the brush tool. Oops. So I ended up getting Pomefiore. However, I do not see myself as a Pomefiore student at all. I don't see myself at Pomefiore. And that is one cause yeah, I do take care of myself, like beauty and so on, but not to the point that I don't want to get scolded by Veal. Like I feel I'm gonna get some kind of hatred feelings toward Veal if I ended up with him in the same dorm. However, no. Like yeah, maybe I'm gonna say like he's harsh, but I'm never gonna hate him. Like if I knew his real character, I know, like, because I played the game, I know how he truly feels about himself. But being as a student there is gonna be suspicious. That is, I'm not gonna be a student there because it's an all boy school anyway. Okay, let's select Apple's eyes. At least Apple has his eyes shown. I'm still not like I'm still mad about the fact that we only ended up getting only one eye from Jamil's. Jamil only had one eye shown. Let's select it very, very carefully. Very, very, very carefully. Okay. Random selection, mask, and now I'm gonna fix it with a mask. No! Very, like, let's go and see. Like, maybe I erased by mistake. Okay. So yeah, I am a Pomefiore student. I'm still thinking about it. Like when I once asked some of my close friends like who do they really think I'm gonna end up with, their answer was like in Octaville. Since I do have some sort of business character within me, and I'm not gonna lie, I think I'm gonna enjoy the lifestyle over there. They like I can learn one thing or two from them. I like learning new stuff, so that's a good point. Okay. Apple's eyes. I think it was easy to select them. Okay. Here I erased extra parts from his eyes. Let me fix that very fast. By the way, guys, I remember why streaming last time as I was playing Genshin. You guys noted that there was some sort of voice in the background, but maybe because I was so engrossed in the story in the game with itself that I forgot what was actually happening like around me. And when I watched, like, I want to do some reels, TikToks, and so on. So I had to rewatch sometimes some of my clips. Yeah, this is a disaster when you rewatch yourself. I mean, you need to do that because you need content for yourself. Um, so I ended up rewatching it, and I heard the voice. I don't know if that was the background sound that you guys were talking about, but I ended up hearing it, and it was the sound of a drill. Yeah, every time I complain about our neighbors or about I don't know who are doing some kind of maintenance in our neighborhood, but that was the sound of the drill. I remember while streaming, okay, I was streaming, I heard the voice, but I thought that, yeah, that one time I did stream and you guys did not hear it. So I thought maybe it's not noticeable this time too. However, when I rewatched it, no, I heard that this time. I ended up hearing the voice, which is kind of weird, but it's fine, I guess. It was not that loud, but that was the voice that you ended up hearing. And the echo issue was solved. It was not the issue from the stream itself. It was the issue from the place the game took place at. Like we were in the prison area in Genshin. And there was, since it's more realistic for them to insert echo in it and some sort of, background effect. Yeah, we heard that voice. There was some sort of echo in the voice. And it was not from the stream, thank God. It was only background from the game itself. So another issue is fixed. Hopefully nothing else is gonna appear suddenly. Okay. Now all we have to do is I told you guys I make the canvas smaller, since the canvas in here, but in Canva the program uses the system of the frames. So whenever your frame is smaller, it's gonna be easier, like it's gonna make your workspace much more cleaner. Okay, let's export that. PNG equals transparent backgrounds. Okay, export as PNG, transparent background, export. as PNG transparent background. Okay, we have all three eyes. All what is left for us is to export them. Let's export them. Downloads. Take all of three of them. Drop them in the box over here. Over here. Yep. And the material is ready. Are you guys ready? Now all our work is gonna be on this platform over here. So let's first get Veil's eyes. Make them a little bit smaller. And we're gonna make sure they are on the right. I'm gonna adjust them a little bit. I'm gonna add saturation to them. Some brightness too. And let's also make the clarity higher in order to make it somehow higher in quality. What else can we add? Maybe make the shadows. No, let's keep the shadow 0. Okay, saturation perfect. Okay, now the eye looks a little bit more noticeable than before. It was blending with the background that you can hardly notice that there is actually something happening with the eyes. Let's raise that a little bit somewhere around here. Perfect, perfect. Now we have the eyes for Veil already. Now let's work on the background. As I always also like to do is, wait, let me fix the frame of this one so it does not get in the way. I like to group both of them. So Control G, and that now we have grouped layer for both the eyes and the Veil's model. Okay. Now we're gonna add the other stuff. One is the background elements. Okay, we in Kalim's one we have the smoke one, and in Veil's one we're gonna add. After brainstorming, I thought about the crown, adding a crown. I'm gonna also search for the word crown over here to see if there are some more nicer graphic ones that we can use. Like this is one I downloaded by myself, but I want to see if there is an actually more fancier one, maybe, you know, one with more details. This one is nice. I like this one. Let's try using this one first. You know, some kind of blood or, you know, spray is coming out. It gives some kind of, you know, dark vibe. And other reason why I chose this one, you can say, you know, the poison apple. I think Apple is holding it. No, it's not here. You know, the poison apple in Snow White. When it leaks with poison, so it's kind of a nice reference. Like I'm overthinking it, yes. But it's also nice to think, like, in adding some more details to the design. It gives some kind of, you know, meaning to what you're doing. Let's make it smaller. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who is the most fairest one of us all? Obviously, it's you, Veil. Let's ignore the fact that, what was his name? What was his name? The one with the Snow White reference character. Well, I forgot his name. What was his name? What was his name? The one who Rook's fanboys on. Oh my gosh, I forgot his name. I want to put it in the background so I can see what I'm doing. I'm thinking, which side should we go with? I want it to look as if Veil is the one wearing the crown. What do you think? I think it's gonna look nice. Somewhere around here. Let's try somewhere around here. Maybe a little bit smaller. And I'm gonna add this one. I'm gonna make it in the top so I can control it easy. The other one, as I said, make the mirror effect. I'm gonna move Veil a little bit away from the center. Now I'm moving the model. Like when I see things differently, I'm gonna start moving stuff. I'm gonna try and center Veil more. And this is gonna create more space on the right. So we're gonna bring this over here, make it smaller maybe. Let's flip it. How about flipping it? Yes, it does not feel much different, but it does also, like, it gives some sort of, like, it's as if it's another picture. Maybe making this also small. and let's judge the whole thing. Let's judge it. I'm gonna make this 4 transparency number 4 4 4 to I want this number 4, guys. I want this to be in number 4. Let's make it in the background. I'm gonna move this and make it bigger. Now we can see what we want to keep, how we want to move stuff. Let's open the position and so I can click on the layers that I want to move. Wheel, my boy. Okay. Let's see now again. The one on top looks nice. It actually came with his head. Like it looks as if it's on his head. Yes, I like the one on top. I have an issue with the one in the lower side though. Like I have an issue with this one over here. So let's see what we can do about it. Let's see now. Almost there, almost there. Let's keep moving things around. Okay. Again, I can see like the pictures coming along with us. The reason why I keep clicking this, like, because I can see everything in its right colors and so on, like how it's gonna look when it's downloaded on the screen, you know? Okay, it looks nice. It looks nice. I like it. I'm gonna rotate this a little bit though. Yes, it looks nice. Now let's start adding the other details. So the details we have here, sparkles. Let's add the sparkles and this one, copy, paste. And we're gonna go and only click and drop like this. So we have now this one is with us. Let's take the splash one part. Let's take the splash. Obviously, we're gonna need to change the color to the right color. We're gonna use the eyedrop and select the color, the correct color. Now we can move it the way we want. Let's send it back to the back. I want the parts that are empty to have splash in them. Maybe a little bit to the right on top of the crown. Yes, this looks nice. I like how this is looking. Let's go back and take the gradient color that I forgot about that last time. Paste. And we're gonna go and take the color of the blue also. Send it to back. This one has to be the last one, I guess. Let me make sure. Yeah, it has to be on top of the background only. Yeah, like this. Yes, okay, we're done from here. We finished Wheels 1, guys. Wheels 1 is done. Okay, let's copy. Paste this only. Oh, no, not this one. Okay, we finished Wheels 1. It's ready. Let's go now to the second one, which is gonna be Rook. Come on, Rook. It's your time to shine. For Rook, I want to do bows. I want to take bows. But before adding the elements, where's his eyes? Let's take his eyes to the canvas. Let's make it smaller. Make sure it's like they are on top of each other correctly. Like align them correctly, guys. You don't want to have two eyes in the pictures. Now I'm gonna go and edit the eyes. Add saturation. Some brightness to them maybe. Make the contrast a little bit higher. And the clarity. And I think that is enough. That is enough editing. Yes. Okay. Now we have the eyes aligned correctly to each other. We can now group them. Control G. And now start working with the background. For Rook, I'm gonna also see what element we have in Canva. Hello there. Thank you for joining. We're doing Pomefiore wallpaper for a game called Twisted Wonderland. I don't know if you do know the game. Bows. I wanna add a hunt bow. No, let's call it hunt bow. It's gonna give us cute bows. That's not what we want. A bow, 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 bow. Where can we find a nice bow for Rook? Rook, I wanna give you. I think we're not gonna find one in Canva. Luckily, I have backup over here. This one, I downloaded this one. However, I'm gonna need to edit it and make it brighter. If you guys do like Twisted Wonderland, let me know. So yeah, I tend to make lots of content for Twisted because I obviously like Twisted Wonderland. So why not? Okay, here's our bow ready. Now we're gonna need to put it in a correct place for Rook. Oh, not you, Rook. Okay, let's make it a little bit bigger. Maybe make the arrows pointing at him. What you think, guys? Making it as if it's pointing at Rook, it's gonna give it's gonna move your eyes. It's gonna move the eyes of the viewer toward what you want them to notice or what you want them to look at. So it's a nice idea. Let's try to make this correctly. Like we want to use the elements we have in the right way. I'm gonna move Rook a little bit to the right. And let's copy the bow and move it somewhere else. Put it somewhere else too. If we have extra space. Okay, so I noticed something. This part, we can put something on this part. Yes, you love Twisted Wonderland. I like it very much too. Like, it's one of my favorite games, to be honest. Yes, I'm making today Pomefiore. I did for now. I did for all the before dorms, like all the previous books. I did for them this kind of similar design. As you can see, this is Kalim's one, and now I'm doing the rest of Pomefiore. So if you're a fan from the previous dorms, you can check them out. I have the link attached to my a place you can download them. They are totally free, so don't worry about that. So yeah, I also have another set of wallpapers, so feel free to check them out. They are kind of I did them a long time ago. So if you keep scrolling in my page, you're gonna find them. So these sets are all complete, like I did for all the other characters. So who's your favorite character? Like who's your favorite character? Okay, so I noticed here that there's some sort of empty space. So I'm gonna put that in, and this here. You see, you see this empty part over here beneath his neck, guys. I'm gonna put the bow over there. Let's put this behind Rook so I can see what's actually gonna happen. Okay. Position. Now I'm gonna move it freely. Now smaller. Okay, so the point is I want the arrows to point at it. Your favorite is Leona. Yeah, I made Leona's one for this door, as similar as with this one and my old design. So you're lucky. You're lucky then. You can find both of them then. My favorite is Jamil. Jamil. I love and adore Jamil one. He's very pretty also. He's very pretty. I love both his character and his character design. And I also like my favorite character is Jamil, and after it is Veil. I like both Jamil and Veil. Like my first favorite and second favorite. So here is my second favorite boy. So let's make the arrow pointing toward Rook then. I like how in the game, like Rook's name is also like Rook Hunt. It is related to hunting. But I want to know more about Rook. Like, it's kind of weird. I don't know if you guys also think the same. Like, it's kind of weird that, like, I was totally shocked when I knew he was like some kind of, high class character. Like, he's rich. He's actually a rich character. And, like, I know, like, maybe his family, okay, they are carefree. It's okay. But it feels somehow wrong. Like, he has like lots of mansions and lots of brothers and maybe sisters. So, but he never, first of all, stated anything about that. He never talked about this. And he also, like, he does not act all high class. Like, is it because maybe the country he's from, do like, they are rich, but they do not care about, etiquette and so on. But I think that is wrong. Since he liked theater, I think this is something that came along with his way of living. I tend to get very lucky when it comes to Savannah Chloe, especially when it comes to Leona, Jack, Malius, and Lilia. Olina. Then that is a good thing. I mean, you get lucky when you're summoning. Like if it's when it comes to summoning, then that is very nice thing. So hopefully you never jinx yourself about that though. But when it comes to favorite characters and Twisted, you should always be ready. Like, it's a good thing that we have the Japanese servers, so we can somehow predict what's gonna happen. Like, we know what card they do have. Like, they're the one who's unlucky. Like, they get the event, they don't know beforehand who it's gonna be, unless, like, you can't save up. However, for us, we can, build some saving for our favorite boys. Yeah, me too, me too. Like, like, they talked a lot about it, more at book EDS book. I think it's book 6, I guess. And when he talked about him being actually rich, I was so stunned. Like, I was like, you rich? Like, he has some kind of behaviors that make you think, like, yeah, he has some kind of noble way of acting. I don't know. But other than that, you feel like he's like, after even, like, mostly after you hear the story from Veal's point of view, when they talked about him, like, spoiler, like, it's kind of spoilery. I don't know if you haven't read book 6, but he was actually from Savannah Claw. He was pointed to be in, like, he was supposed to be a Savannah Claw student, but then ended up, like, switching to Pomefiore since he was more interested in, like, veil and in art and in beauty itself. So he ended up switching his dorm. Like, he has some kind of courage in doing so. So wow. Like, Rook is from another dimension. I tell you, there's a whole story about him, and he's not telling anything. And you can notice that, like, when he was talking with Veal, he was not very interested in sharing the story of him and Veal and so on. How he's not the type who sits around and talks about himself that much. I'm so excited for the upcoming event. I'm trying to prepare for the Sunset Savannah event. Oh, as a person who likes Leona, yeah, you should be so ready for that. I feel they're gonna bring that event somewhere around summertime. That is, if they care about summertime, that is. I feel like, maybe not in January. I think somewhere around March. I feel it's somewhere around March we're gonna get that event. It's just the feeling, though. It's just the feeling. And don't forget, we're gonna have that third patch of amazing birthday cards. You saw them, right? You saw them. Like, they are one of the best birthday cards until now. Like, I like them more than the one that are like the newer ones. Okay, so what I did, guys, is I ended up pointing the arrows toward Rook, like some kind of dynamic, it gives some kind of impact. Like, arrows are pointing towards something, and that is the focus point of the design. To be honest, I'm gonna try and go back also to these original pictures. I'm gonna try and find a higher quality one, or making them high quality. I don't feel like I somehow feel that the pictures are not very HD, and I don't like doing things that are not HD, guys. I'm gonna go insane. So I'm gonna try and fix that, but I'm gonna keep up with this stream. Like I'm gonna continue with explaining and editing the stuff. Oh, okay, that is a good thing that you're all caught up, so I don't miss say something that end up spoiling things for you. Okay, I don't know for that event for the Sunset Kingdom. I don't know who's the characters on it. I know that there's Leona, but I don't other I think I saw Kalim. But I did not see who other characters are in the event. So yeah, it's one of the events that I literally know nothing about the cars of them. Like the ones that I'm super excited for, even though my stands are not in them. Like my favorite characters are not in these events. Is for the I don't know the name of the events, but I do know the the concept of them, which is one the Stitch cards. Oh my god, the Stitch card. SSR Floyd, please come home. SSR Floyd. It has to come home. Like I love Lilo and Stitch, the Disney movie. I totally love that. One of my favorite Disney movies of all time. So having Stitch card is a must. Having Stitch in my life is a must. So I must bring that card one. And the second event is the newest Halloween one is for the one I this one I don't know the event at all name, but the one for the one that came in Halloween, with Ace and Kelim as SSR card, and I think Ortho, the one with them in circus, yeah, circus theme. This one was amazing. I love the drawing them, and obviously Jamil's and Veil birthday cards. These oh my god, these are very important to me. Okay, I'm fixing the arrow part. So guys, in case you noticed how on HD and low quality the pictures are, don't worry, I'm gonna do a high quality picture. I'm gonna do a remake for them for all Pomefiore lovers. So don't worry guys about that one point. Okay, now let's bring the other element. One, splash. Let's bring the splash part. Let's bring the sparkles. Let's bring our sparkles. I guess I'm getting faster at this. I'm getting so fast at this. Okay. That's I hope I don't jinx myself. Okay, where's Rook's one? Yeah, the bow one. Drag and drop that. And the gradient, which I tend to forget always. I always tend to forget adding the gradient. To the back you go. The last behind everything else. What is this one over here? Okay, so the splash has to be behind. Everything is behind. Only the sparkles and the logo is on top. Let's me check Veil's one if it's correctly. Wait, the splash is on top. The splash is on top the bows. Okay, I fixed that now. So this is how it looks now. Pretty cool. I'm so mad about the quality. I want to move the splash though. I want to move them around. I want to, at the empty space, I want to have more splashes. I'm going to make it smaller and move it to the side. Maybe with a little bit rotation. And maybe no, I want some splashes over there. Splashes. I want to feel like it's as if it's moving with the rook. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. This is perfect. This is perfect. We finished the second one. Okay, one left. One left. It's Apple. Can we do it? Can we do it? Let's see. Okay. Apple first. Let's do the eyes. Let's do the eyes. Okay. It's weird that I managed to do, like, I managed to make the sizes of the eyes on the right, like, on the right sides from the first time. I only scale it once and it works, which is kind of suspicious. Okay, you don't want to make the eyes look like he has four eyes, guys, so make sure you fix that. Let's make them brighter. Let's make the eyes brighter by adjustment, adding more saturation, making the contrast higher. A little bit brightness will be nice. Clarity. Yes, and Control Z. For the Savannah Sunset one is Lilia and Veil. Oh, really? Oh my God, there is Veil. These are gonna Veil card is gonna be, hopefully it's from the event, right? I think if I read the story, I'm gonna give the Veil card, or no, it's summoning. Cause I'm gonna need to summon then. I'm gonna need at least to get one SR, the SR card for Veils. Unless it's the SSR. Oh my God, I don't know. I remember seeing, like, when it firstly came to the game, I saw people talking about it, but I never thought about checking the cards. Like, I even saw lots of fan arts for it. I don't know why I don't remember who was in the event. I also love Lilo and Stitch. Okay, then we are in the same page. We're on the same page. Like, Lilo and Stitch is one of the movies that have, sequels. They have sequels, but the story keeps getting better. Usually when you get part two or part three from the first successful movie, the story gets up kind of messed up and ruined, and you feel it's not the same vibe as the first couple movies. However, in Lilo and Stitch, like, the first part was emotional. The second was amazing, the one with the Stitch losing control of himself, and the third one was wholesome. Like, it was so cute. Like it was the epilogue of it, so it was so nice and heartwarming. Okay, so Wheels is free. Wheels free. Thank you for checking those information out. Thank you for checking and letting me know. It is so important for me to get that Wheel card. Like, for now, I don't really have. I think I'm only missing the Wheels birthday card. I guess I'm missing only Wheels birthday card. But other than that, I think I have all the other cards collected. Uh, However, Jamil, yes, I have all Jamil cards because I'm addicted to that man. I have them all. I'm trying. As for the design, I'm trying to add something, like apples for Apple. He's an apple. I don't know how to say that, but he's somehow an apple. It is weird, but he's an apple. So I'm trying to add apple to him, and I'm wondering if there is something, like, I have this one ready with me, but I'm thinking about I want something with strokes only. I don't know if I'm gonna find something. Like, this is one looks nice. This one actually looks nice. And maybe we're gonna find another one. How about we make one filled? One is filled, but the other one is struck. Yeah, I like this way. I like this idea. Let's do that. Okay. What was I saying? I was saying something and I forgot again what it was. Yeah, Apple. We're doing Apple, and as you guys know, my VTuber and my community are based on Apple. Like, I am an Apple. Let me show you guys. Let me show you. I even have an Apple hat, but I don't wear it on my design stream since it's sometimes high. It's what the comments and like take some space, but I'm gonna keep it. Since I'm doing Apple, I deserve to wear my Apple hat. And no, I'm not an orange. No, my VTuber is not an orange. Okay, just in case you thought my VTuber is based off an orange. Cause all my like my siblings and some people told me like, "Are you an orange?" I'm like, "No, I'm not an orange. I'm a yellow apple." Okay, just to make things clear. Cause there are three colors for apples: red, green, and yellow. So I like the yellow color, so I'm a yellow apple. Okay. I'm gonna put them on the up. You see, Apple is holding an apple. I feel like I'm doing some kind of twist tongues, or I don't know what they are called. When you're saying similar words to each other, like twist tongue, something like that. So I feel like I'm saying apple and apple. Oh, thank you for following. Thank you for following me. Thank you for the follow. So I was saying that apple and apple. I feel I'm afraid I'm gonna call apple and apple by mistake. I love Apple. He is so funny and adorable and such a rebel when it comes to his own dorm. He also always makes me crave apple juice whenever he does. Oh my god, for real. Same. Me too. Me too. As a fruits, I love apples a lot. Okay, but apple is on another whole level. Especially when I read the book 5, he was like, even Veal talked about the apple juice that Apple's family sells. So I feel like thirsty. I'm feeling thirsty somehow. I don't know why. I don't know why. I might have also I might have also actually ate an apple at some point while reading that book. I actually might have apple. I don't know. Maybe I cut it some pieces of apples and ate them. I feel like I did that at some point. But yeah, like even in his, yeah, what was that event? I have trouble in remembering names and titles, so I'm sorry about that. But the one with Apple going back to his home country, like, oh my gosh, the whole event was talking about Apple. Everything is made of Apple. Even at one point, they thought that takoyaki, takoyaki, the one with octopus. When Jade was eating it, he thought it was takoyaki, the octopus roll, but ended up being apple pieces, crusty apple pieces. So I was like, one of the things that I really feel like tasting is the apple pie. Apple pie. I feel that the apple pie they talked about, or the apple apple sweets, are very tasty. Are they gonna be so tasty? Like, oh my god, stop talking about apples. I feel so hungry about them now. Maybe I'm gonna make myself something snacks with an apple now. I'm gonna flip the apple now to the opposite direction. I want to make his like a little bit cute. I'm sorry, Apple. He's also cute. He makes cute. Yeah, and one thing about one of the comments you told me about. Wait a minute, guys. Give me a moment. One of the I was saying, I'm sorry about that. As I was saying, like, one of the things that you did note that he's rebel, right? Like he talked about him being rebel. Like, the first impression about Apple was not, like, I did not really have a strong impression about Apple. I thought he's gonna be the cute character and so on. But when I played the game, I was so shocked with his character. It was so funny. Like, one of the, other than Lilia's one, when Lilia first appeared, he has a cute shape. He's cute, he's small, and then you hear his voice. His voice is so deep that it made me laugh out loud. Like, I laughed so much about it. Like, he first appeared on the screen, I was like, oh my god. Yeah, he has such a unique character design. And then when he spoke up, I was about to die from laughing. He was so funny. uh Let me just. even when we had Apple hometown event, I literally drank all of my house apple juice because of how much they could be talking about how good the food was. I kept craving apple juice for like a whole time that oh my gosh. Like it is okay, it is okay, you had a point there, to be honest. You can't escape the craving they made us have after that event. Sadly, I could not get an apple sweet or anything after the event. That is something I regret. Yeah, the soup one. Yeah, it's made me so much curious. I want to know what it is. I don't like. I feel. You know what? I feel like going back and searching about what it was. If it had. If they actually named some stuff. But they definitely know their way into making you like hungry. And we're talking about food, and we have that one food event now in the game. Are you playing that event? Oh my god, I hate those. They are my least favorite events. I would read, but I would not keep, like, I forget opening the game at some times. So it makes me crazy when I forget and I do not send them into expeditions. Yeah, it surprised you, Lilia's voice too. It was one of the funniest moment in Twisted. Like, it was one of the things that I did not expect. Like, I was just playing randomly, and then I noticed how funny it was when Lydia spoke up. Yeah, and one thing to note about the food event that we have is that you know how they give us recipes to do. I even ended up screenshotting some names of actual food of the game. Like, I even consider making a video while making one of the recipes. I thought like it's gonna look like I got so curious to the point like I wanna try making one of the recipes. I'm somewhat focusing on them. They're okay. I honestly prefer the events that with an actual story though. Yeah, same thing, same thing. But I don't know if you noticed that usually they give you the opportunity to have like one recipe with only two ingredients. However, this time we don't have that thing. I usually do in this event, since I'm kind of lazy when it comes to this event. I don't get really excited about that, since one, there's no story. Second, the cards are okay, but we also end up getting one, so it's not nothing like something to get hype about. Um, so I send my team into expedition to get only two ingredients, and I end up spamming that one recipe. I end up spamming it so crazy. So in this event, we don't have really a recipe with only two ingredients. I think they found out this technique. They ended up noticing what we do. So yeah, I talked about that previously one time in my stream. Maybe they saw me talking about it, so they're trying to make it harder. Oh my god. I keep skipping until the last minute, and I end up regretting that. I still have not done any single recipe though. So wish me luck. Wish me luck. Oh yeah, I used to be like that. I used to feel the same way you do feel. However, like especially when you have like other games, you ended up feeling like no, you don't have the energy to keep doing the recipes. And also, if you have different games to log in, why it's not changing the opacity? When you have like different games, you end up losing track of yourself. I know they end up sending notifications, but at some point I'm like, you remove the notification once by mistake, and they don't remind you about it. So you're like, no, no, I'm sorry. You feel like you did something very bad. Okay, let's see what we can fix now. I want to make this one bigger. Okay, let's make this apple bigger. And this one over here looks nice, but it needs some kind of rotation. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so I was like at first doing the same thing as you. I was like spamming all the recipes. Like I had, like when I play a game, I really get invested in it. Like I feel sorry if I did not. Like I don't know, I feel somehow guilty. So I used to do all the recipes. But then like I noticed that the reward they ended up if offering us in this event, especially, they are not worth it that much. They are not worth the effort that I was putting into them. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna spam that. And one of the reasons that I got encouraged to do that was because my sister was doing that thing too. So she was like, "Why you like wasting time? Just do that and that." And I was like, "No, no, I don't. You're gonna ruin me. I'm gonna become lazy. I'm gonna become so lazy now." And yeah, I end up getting ruined either ways. Yeah, I like designing for Genshin, Honkai, Honkai Star Rail, and some kind of sometimes I do for Tears of Demons since I play the game too, and Twisted Wonderland mainly. I also do for enemies sometimes. For some time when I do recommend, I get some request from some people, or when you know, when I get when I get hyper excited about something. You can download any of the paper, most of them like they are free. All you have to do like simply just to register your email simply, and then you immediately can download them. You don't even have to keep inserting your email. Like you register it once and voila, you can download as much as you want from the available wallpapers. So you also play Genshin then? Kirara is having a rerun, so I thought it would be nice to give her a wallpaper too. Since she also have, a cute mascot for herself, so I thought, yeah, why not do that for her? No, I'm gonna bring the apple I erased. I'm gonna bring you back. But I'm gonna rotate that somewhere. Maybe make this smaller. I'm trying to figure out a way to fix those parts over here and there. I feel there's something off. I'm trying to figure it out. Okay, I have a solution. Let's see if it's gonna work. I want to add another apple. I want to feel, the feeling like the apples are dropping. I want to make that effect, something like that. Like I want to feel like as if a basket is getting thrown at a apple. It's weird, yeah. It's getting thrown at apple, and there are apples falling down on top of him. Oh, you play Genshin. I also stream Genshin, by the way. I am playing Fontaine Story. I don't know if you finished the game. I streamed that literally on Thursday. So yeah, feel free to join in then. So I'm about to finish, although the Fontaine main story. I am about to finish that. So I'm gonna go back and start doing random gameplays and so on. So who do you main, or who is your favorite characters? Let me know. Um let's see. Okay, this is much better. It needs a little bit more fixing though. Let's fix that. Let's try moving things around. How it looks now? How does it look like now? It looks much better. A little bit rotation for this part. Let's try rotating this a little bit. An apple basket getting thrown at apple. It looks perfect. It looks perfect. I like how it looks now. I'm gonna make this look move a little bit further away. Making a little bit space for the splash that is gonna that we're gonna put in later. I'm gonna make one of them, most of them, like one of them a little bit lower in opacity. Let's make this one also lower in opacity. Let's see. I'm gonna make this like something around 3. No, no. Let's make this. Let's try making this different. Maybe 2. This one, make it 2. Yes, this one looks nicer when it's lower in opacity. I've been using Kitching and Kirara a lot since getting them, but my favorite are Razor, as he's just so cute. Oh, that's nice. Oh, so you're kind of main Kitching. You're a Kitching main. I love playing with Kitching too, to be honest. Like even though I guess I lost the pity on her. I get her with the pity, but for some reason she actually have a fun gameplay. Like, I like the way she moves. She's very, very fun to play with. It's been a while, though, since I played with her. I'm gonna be honest. It's been a while since I actually played with her. I'm recently playing more with my man child. After I got him, I'm trying to get him a very good build. But now I stopped trying to get his artifacts since I'm also like getting the material for the Shogun. I want to pull for the Shogun. Let's move this a little bit more up. This little apple is making me pissed off. Like I can't seem to find a good position for it. Okay, this looks nice. When I lower the opacity, things are getting more nicer. Let's go and bring first the sparkles and the logo, Apple's logo, obviously. Paste them and upload. We're gonna upload the Apple's logo. He even have his own logo as an apple. God bless him. God bless Apple. He knows his things around with apples. Like I think he's like based, since Twisted Wonderland characters are based on Disney characters, he is based on the poison apple and what do we call it? And Snow White. Yes, Snow White. Let's get the splash and put it. Let's see where we can put the splashes. By the way, guys, if you click control with the brackets, you can play around with the layers levels. You see? Look here. I'm only control and bracket, and I can switch the sides without even without moving them. Okay? And we're gonna move all the apples behind apple. You see? Apples behind. Oh my gosh, after doing the Jades and Floyd wallpapers, I lost my mind. Like, I kept saying Jade and Floyd, like when I'm doing Jade, even though this is Floyd, and I said Floyd while doing Jade. This is what's so wrong. Like, I felt I was doing some kind of like I was insulting them for some reason, I felt. I just wish we knew what Jack was based off. They're refusing to. Yeah, that is so true. That is so true. Like, I remember when I played the Savannah Clow part book. When I played it, when I saw his character, I was like, I do not remember seeing in Simba movie any wolf character. I don't really remember any wolf-based characters. It got me so confused, and especially after he used his signature magic. Okay, I think that what it was called. Like when he used it and he transformed into a fully wolf. I was like, wait, hold on a second. What character are you exactly based on? That left me speechless. I was like so confused. It is such a bummer, but most of the characters, like some of the characters, not most of them, some characters are based on multiple characters, not on one. like for example, Karim and Jamil. Jamil, I know he's based on Jafar from Aladdin. However, he's a mix between also Aladdin and the genie. Also, the genie from Aladdin. You know, reasons for that, like it's not only the character, the way they look, but also the way they act. So, so Jamil is somehow related to, like, he looks like Jafar. He's somehow, so he has that kind of behavior, like betrayal behavior to the sultan he did, and so on. And for Kalim, he betrayed Kalim. He's related to Jafar mostly, but he also have the behaviors of the genie, since he only wished to be free. It's like the story of the genie. And also the way that he wished to have a parrot as his pet. It is so silly that he only wanted so he can have the parrot call him master. He's so done with his own, like he just wanna get, he wanna feel being the one who is served, not the one who's serving. I love that man. He has, like, I could talk about him for hours, for real. Like, I'm not joking. I can't talk about Jamil for hours. I'm trying to know which side's gonna look perfect for Apple. I have an idea. I want to make the splash very close to the apple in his hand, as I talked about the one with the veil, the drop. Yes, 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 yes. I want it to be in the background of this one. It looks perfect now. Okay, do I have the gradient? Why do I feel that I have the gradients with me? No, I still did not copy the gradients. Why do I feel that the canvas is already colored? That is suspicious. Let's lower this all the way down. Let me check. Are everything on the correct order? So we first have the gradient. The apples on top of them is the splash arts. The splash, I mean. I'm gonna try and make the splash a little bit bigger. And see again. Yes, 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 let's go. This is what I'm talking about. But now we have lots of empty space over here. Let me fix this issue very fast. I'm gonna bring this one over here. Where's this apple? This is the reason why the layers get so mixed up. Okay, I want to bring this stroke apple lower. Okay, let's bring it lower, guys. Where is it? Okay, here it is. Let's move it a little bit lower. And the apple on top, I want to rotate it. We're gonna rotate that. I don't know which side I'm gonna put that. Let's test things out a little bit. And scale thing up. It looks nice. I still feel this apple over here is making things messy. Let's try another thing. I'm gonna try putting it somewhere else. Gonna make it bigger and rotate it. How about we try putting it over here? Nope, nope, it looks ugly. Hideous. No, cross that, scrap that from the page. We're gonna move that. No, 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 no. I feel something is off. The balance is ruined. Let me think. Let me rethink. Think. The reason why I feel things are getting weird. Okay, I'm gonna duplicate that and make a layer without the splash. Let's select all the apples and make their opacity higher so I can know and see what I'm working on. Where's the small apple? One apple is missing. That is odd. Apple ate the apple. He ate one of the apples. I'm pretty sure about that. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna erase one. Okay, okay, I'm getting an idea. Second choice, second choice, second choice. Delete this one. Bring this one. Flip it. Make it bigger, maybe. Let's play around with its place. Okay, now it's behind the apple head. I wanna click on it. No. Yes. Flip it a little bit. How about we try making it to the other side? Rotate. Let me rotate that. Oh my god, Apple, your apples are giving me headaches. I don't know where should I put them. Give me a moment to figure things out. Okay. This looks nice. I think this is the perfect balance. Let's click 2. Okay, okay. Let's now test it out with the splash. Let's test it out with the splash. I think it turned out really... Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm glad to know that. I feel like it needs a little bit, you know, tweaking with it, playing with some sort of details. Like this place over here, it feels some sort of empty. I'm trying to figure out the issue. Like, I still don't feel like it's the apple is in the right place, especially the one behind his head. Maybe because it's too small. Let's try again. Oops. I'm gonna print that. Cancel, boy. I don't want to print that. Still no. No. Okay. Let's try again. Just second option. So I'm gonna rotate that. This better work. No. No, 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 no. Let me think. Why do I have... Why did the other apple suddenly appear? A random apple has appeared. What the heck? Let's fix that. I have now this tiny one over here. Okay, wait. I have another idea. This little apple, even though I felt like I was searching for it. I don't know how it suddenly appeared. Let's make things higher in opacity so we know. Wait a minute. Oh my god. I erased the background apple with it. One. Okay, here's another one. Where the heck did the apple go? Oh my gosh. Thank God I have a backup one. Okay. Duplicate that because Apple is being naughty. He's being so naughty at the moment. Okay, I'm gonna select all the apples. He's being a rebel, as you said, by the way. He's being a rebel. Even in my design, he's trying to give me trouble. let's, okay, the idea that I do have, Apple, if you excuse me, I'm gonna erase you. No, I'm not gonna erase you. Never mind, never mind. That's gonna be a very bad idea if I did so. Position. Okay, so what I'm going to do is switch between both of them. Where's the stroke one? This one. Gonna make it smaller, okay? I'm gonna put this one below, okay? This one over here. This one is, I'm gonna scale it up. And this tiny one, where is it? This one, I'm gonna flip it, rotate it, maybe a little bit smaller. Will it work? Will it work? We're never gonna know until we see. Okay, now we're gonna make all of them two. Then we're gonna go back and bring the splash paste, and we're gonna put it on top of the apples. Okay, this definitely is working. This is definitely better than before. I'm just gonna do the final adjustment and we're gonna be so done. We're gonna be so done with that. Final adjustment, guys. Final adjustment and we're gonna be done. Pomefiore dorm is gonna be done. As I said, I really thought that I only had like 2 left, Diasomnia and Pomefiore. I totally forgot about Edia's dorm existing. I'm sorry, Edia. I'm sorry. I totally forgot. I was like until before the stream, I was really thinking that there was no other dorm. I don't know why. Even in like when I'm counting, I find myself forgetting about them. Like I feel like I don't think of them as a dorm, even though they like they are very important dorm. Like most of the geniuses are from that dorm. But I forget about them. I forgot about them. But Edia's book 6 was the longest book in the whole time. Like I know the Diasomnia's one is gonna be much longer, but I hope they do not do the same thing they did in book 6. Like book 6 had one issue. Had an issue with like, you know, there was some point at the game that you're gonna have to proceed by playing in floors, and they ended up dividing themselves into groups. So you have to play 3 groups and 3 different fights, and with 3 different team combinations. I hated that. I'm not very happy with the way they did that. It's made like most of the people, like I know people who ended up maybe skipping or sleeping on this event just because the event was so much long, and it was not because of its long, it's because the gameplay style and the way they ended up like showing the idea was kind of boring. Like not the story that is boring, but the way of the gameplay. I was like, please no. I was suffering the way I proceeded the levels. Like I wanted to see what's gonna happen, but at some point, like I was like, stop it. Just proceed already with the story. You're really good at making wallpaper. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much. That is very nice of you. Thank you very much. Feel free to check out and download whatever wallpaper you like, by the way. Hope you find the one that you like. He removed himself from existing. Yeah, I don't know why, to be honest. I don't know why I keep doing that. Like I'm not on friendly terms with Edie. I'm gonna be honest. Like I'm not very into like his character. But why do I keep forgetting his existence even though his book like gave me total pain? Yeah, boxes was an experience. It was such an experience. Yes, it was such an experience. It was a miserable experience, if you ask me. It was a terrible experience. Like now we have book 7. I'm very happy that I managed to finish book 6, like with some couple brain cells left inside my head. and some fingers broken from the gameplay. You know, they made new mini games in book 6. I wish we never experienced that again because they were very ugly and very boring, very very boring. I was stuck at not on the boss fights. I got stuck on, Riddle and Azul team had a mini game of them like moving with the boat. Like you only need to click top and right and left. I guess I don't know how we used to play that game, but that game was broken. Okay, I can almost swear that the game was broken because it was very slow paced. It was very slow paced, but I kept bumping into stuff. Like it takes time. Like you have to click before a long time before, so the bot would understand that you want to switch sides. And I was like, please, please have mercy, please have mercy. I just wanna like I finished the whole other levels to the point that I could not proceed with the story because the Riddle and Azul was still on the first floor. I was just staring on top, like I'm staring to the top. I was like, please, I don't know, just let me win this game. At this point, I'm asking. I just want to die. This was terrible. This was so terrible. I don't want that again. I wanted that again. Yeah, the mini games were terrible. Star Wars the one give me the most trouble. Oh my god, yes. 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 It was miserable. This however this was nostalgic for me. Like it reminded me of childhood. That chicken game, space chicken game, shooting game. It reminded me of that. I used to play that with my parents a lot, that one game. So I was like, that one game, I gave it a pass. Gave it a pass. It was so funny. It was so funny. Oh my god. But the most easiest one was the one with the I don't know, the monster, the one you hit the monsters with like you wait and you have to hit the monsters, not the I don't know what it's called. The other mini game anyway. It also reminded you of other games. It was so nostalgic. Like it made me remember. Like I know it was like they made that on purpose. Since Idia is a gamer, so they tried building off some games based on real life games. It was a creative idea, but not in the way that they forced us to play the game. Like I did not wanna try and play that game, to be honest. Like it was fun seeing the characters playing it, but please, why did you force me to play it too? I did not ask for that. Like I did not sign up for that. Let's try rotating this. You see, I ended up switching sides again. Oh god. The Hydra one. Yes, that was it. I was about to say Hydra, but I was then, was it called Hydra? I don't wanna feel stupid saying the wrong word. So I ended up saying, like, describing it. Okay, let's see. Let's cross our finger. Hopefully it's gonna work this time. I said in the beginning that I'm getting pro at it, but Apple punched me in my face. Okay, I guess it's okay. I like the apples rotating, but it still feels little bit off. So if you excuse me, I'm gonna just fix the rotation, then we're gonna be off to go. We're gonna be okay with that. So this one needed a little bit fixing. This one is okay. Where's the small one? Where's this one? Hello? Hello? Okay, here it is. This one, I don't know, to be honest, what I want to do with this one. This one is giving me so much pain, guys. Because he was mentioned earlier in Japanese, Jamil is getting his own harvest card. I bet you're excited for. What is that? Oh my God! What? I'm not aware of that thing. No, I did not. I did not see the news. Did they like did they do some sneak peeks for this card you're talking about? Because I did not see anything about that. Oh my God! There's content for Jamil that I have not seen yet. Oh my God! That is so shame on me. I must check that ASAP. Like as soon I finish this stream, I'm gonna go check it out. I'm so thankful for you telling me about it. Like it's so important. I need to see what's gonna happen, you know? I need to be aware about it. But more Jamil content. Like I'm not even complaining. I'm not even complaining. The more the better. Okay? Let's see. This Apple, I'm gonna, Apple, I hate you. I hate you. At this point, I'm gonna slap you at the face. But it looks better than before. Way too much better. Okay, last attempt. Okay, okay, okay. It looks nice over here. Let me rotate that a little bit more for the last time, maybe. Yes, okay. This is so done. I'm so done now. I'm so done. Let me get these pretty boys. Paste them. Erase this one. Let's erase Kalim's one since it's not for Kalim's. And let's showcase that one. Japan. Japan for rerun of harvesting. Jamil is getting his own card, and so far it looks so pretty. It's really pretty. I find out. Oh, I'm gonna check it out. So we ended up finishing for today's like stream. We did all the three of them. Thank God we ended up finishing without me losing my brain cells anymore. So as soon as I finish this, I'm gonna go and definitely check what you just told me about. Thank you just for noting that. So guys, let's do the final showcase for the wallpaper we managed to do today. I'm sorry for the low quality of the picture. I will definitely go and fix that as soon as possible. And I won't upload for you guys any low quality wallpapers. Just mark my words. Okay, so this is fields one. Our evil but beautiful, magnificent dorm leader of Pomefiore. And his sidekick, Rook Hunt. He's hunting. He's very sus. I don't know what I can say except that he's very sus character. I want to know a lot more about him because I don't feel easy at ease when I see him on my screen, to be honest. And our lovely boy Apple. He's not only lovely, he is strong and evil. He's very rebel to the point. He ended up making me repeat stuff for 1,000 million times. All three of the beauty boys. Yeah, you got that right. You got that 1 point right. So we finished with today's stream, guys. I hope you enjoyed seeing the progress of these wallpapers, and you had fun with us, like chatting about Twisted Wonderland, some side talk about other games, but not too much, and so on. And we're gonna keep proceeding doing these. Like I'm gonna proceed doing the series for all the other two left dorms. Two, not one, two left dorms. And I hope you guys will be excited about that. Let me know what you think about these wallpapers, and they're gonna be so soon available on my Buy Me Coffee. So feel free to download them, and you can find the other ones also to download. So you did so. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed today's stream, and it was nice talking to you. And I had so much fun. By the way, I had so much fun, and I hope to see you in my other streams too. So, if you guys are watching this on repeat on YouTube, I hope you had fun. I hope this stream was like useful for you too. and see you in my next stream and my next video. And bye bye, guys. Thank you. I'm so happy you had a nice time. See you in next time. And Yui is out. Bye, guys.